Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're jumping into something pretty wild, a new piece of tech that's making some huge promises in the blockchain world. We're talking about a new layer 1. It's called Somnia, and trust me, it's designed for a scale that's, well, kind of hard to wrap your head around.
So let me just ask you this right off the bat, just to get your brain working. Forget all the limitations you're used to, okay? Imagine you had a network that could process over 1 million transactions every single second. What would you build? A game? A social app? A whole new virtual reality? Just hold that thought.
Because, yeah, that's the headline number for Somnia. We're not talking a few thousand TPS here, not even 100,000. We're talking over 1 million transactions per second. That number, it puts this thing in a totally different league. It's an attempt to solve that massive scalability problem once and for all. So the big question is, how on earth does it work?
All right, so let's get into it. What exactly is Somnia? I mean, beyond that crazy TPS number, what's the core tech making it all happen? Let's take a look at the official breakdown.
Okay, there it is. Somnia is a high-performance, cost-efficient, EVM-compatible Layer 1 blockchain with sub-second finality. Whoa, that is a mouthful, right? But it's packed with some really important terms. Every single part of that sentence is key to understanding why this project is so ambitious.
So let's unpack that. What's really cool is how these features all fit together. High performance? Well, that's the million-plus TPS we were just talking about. Cost efficient? That's a big one. It's built to get around those insane gas fees that can just kill an application. EVM compatible? This is huge if you're a developer. It means you can use all the same tools and languages, like Solidity, that you're already using on Ethereum. No need to learn a whole new system. And sub-second finality? Basically, your transactions get confirmed almost instantly. No more sitting around and waiting, it's just done.
Okay, so all that tech is super impressive, for sure. But, tech is only as good as what you actually do with it. So what's the big picture here? What's the grand vision? What kind of future is Somnia even trying to create?
In this quote, this really hits the nail on the head. This tells you everything. This isn't about some small niche crypto app. The vision here is to power massive, real-time experiences for millions of people and have it all happen right on the blockchain. The key takeaway? We're talking about moving past theory and into real-world, mass-market stuff. Which naturally brings us to maybe the most important question of all. So who is this for? Like, who should really be paying attention here? Let's look at the specific kinds of applications and use cases they have in mind.
Yeah, the focus is 100% on mass consumer apps. And when you think about it, it makes total sense. An online game? It needs to handle thousands of actions every second with zero lag. A decentralized social network, it has to process posts, likes, messages, all of it instantly. And a metaverse? Man, you need to support just a mind-boggling number of interactions at the same time. Just imagine an MMO game where every single loot drop is a real on-chain event happening in real time. With today's gas fees and slow speeds, no way. That's the kind of thing this is supposed to unlock.
And look, this isn't just some project on a white paper. Somnia is being backed by some real heavy hitters in this space, namely Improbable and M². And Improbable, if you don't know, has deep experience building these incredibly complex, large-scale virtual worlds. So they get the technical challenges here better than almost anyone. That adds a huge layer of credibility, you know? Okay, so maybe you're intrigued. Maybe you're a developer and that question from the start, what would you build, is actually sparking some ideas right now. So how do you get your hands dirty? How do you actually start playing around with this stuff?
All right, first things first, you're going to need some Somnia Test tokens, or STT. The main way to get them is to just jump right into their community. So you'll join the official Discord, pop into the hashtag dev-chat channel, and all you have to do is tag their DevRel person to ask for some tokens. It's super direct, very community-focused.
Now, if you'd rather not do that, there's also an automated option. They have a self-service faucet you can use. And for those of you who already have a pretty detailed project in mind, you can even email the team directly. Just send over a quick description of what you're working on, maybe your GitHub profile. The point is, they've given you a few different ways to get started, which is awesome.
And just like that, we've come full circle, right? We've seen the million-plus TPS capability, we've broken down the core tech, we've talked about the huge vision, and now you know exactly how to get started. So the only question left is the one we started with. But now you have all the context. With this kind of raw power and accessibility, what will you build?